Hey, Bob. It's another exciting day in paradise, and boy, oh boy, is it a great day to be alive, especially when you consider the alternative. Um, I know I've already probably made a video or two in this week, but I kind of felt inspired, per se, when I was swimming in the pool. I like to go in the pool after the sauna as not an exercise, though it's a good exercise. I actually go in the pool to think and calm down and relax, cool down after the sauna and the gym and so forth. And it allows me to really think more. And basically what I do is I swim all the way across to the other end, underwater the whole time, just using my arms, and then underwater back, just using my legs, and then back and forth, full body. It's just a little quirk of mine. I don't know why I do it. It's just one of those things. But while I'm doing it, I'm thinking positive thoughts because it's so peaceful underwater. And then when I stop at the end, I'll sometimes lay and float in the water for a little bit. Look awkward if anybody's watching me in the pool. Like, what is this dude doing? He needs to get out so other people can exercise. Screw them. I don't care about them. I care about myself. And you should care only about yourself, your well-being over anybody else first. And then care about others, obviously. But that's beside the point. My point is, when I'm doing that, I think a lot of times positive thoughts, which is always good. But the one thing I want to really focus in on, I want you to focus in on, basically, is focusing on your goals. And when I say focusing on your goals, one thing that came to mind when I was actually swimming is a lot of times people think of the journey. People when they're focusing on their goals, they happen to get distracted and they look at the journey and be like, "Oh, that's kind of tough. That's a lot. I gotta do a lot to get to that goal. I don't know if I could do that." And sometimes that'll actually turn your thoughts around and make you change your mind. It'll persuade you to do other things outside of that goal. It'll your goals will change and more. You know what your goals are. You know what you want to do in life. Do it. Don't focus on the journey. A good comparison I could say in comparison to this will be when I'm swimming underwater. When I'm swimming underwater, I'll look down at the ground at the bottom of the pool. I look at the black line that goes from one end all the way to the other. I'll hold my breath. I'll go down underwater and I'll look at that black line as I'm swimming underwater peacefully. And I'll go nice and slow and just keep watching the black line. I don't look ahead of me. I focus on the black line and just keep on swimming forward. Eventually, I get to the end of the pool. And sometimes it surprises me. Oh, I'm already at the end of the pool. I didn't even know it. Take that into consideration in your life. Sometimes when you focus in on how hard it's going to be to get to your goals, to do what you want to do, you don't actually realize how great achieving that goal is going to be. It takes away from it. And it distracts you. Don't let the journeys towards your goal distract you in life. Focus on the goal alone. When I look down at that line and I swim underwater to the other side, my goal is to get to the other side. But I'm not focusing on how far it is. Because the moment I look up and look across, oh man, that's kind of a ways. Can I hold my breath that long? I don't know. Oh, and you start panicking underwater. I look at the ground and focus on my goals and just keep going forward. And I make it. I get it there. Get there no problem. A lot of times without being out of breath because I got my head focused on the goals. So I guess what I would reiterate with this is just focus on your goals. I hate to keep saying it, but if you set goals, don't focus on the journey. Don't focus on how hard it's going to be. Focus on how great it's going to be to achieve that goal. Don't let anything distract you. Because you are great, you are amazing, and you need to tell yourself that as often as possible. And put positive thoughts in your head as often as possible. Tell yourself how great you are. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You are amazing. You are unstoppable. Nobody can stop you. And I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Super Bowl weekend. So don't get too crazy tomorrow. And I hope to see a lot of you tonight during the stream. Y'all stay classy. Back to you in the studio, Bob.